and turn off starting soon. And get my phone into the live chat. And okay. Reading chat is going to be a little more fiddly than when I'm on controller because usually I have the phone where my mouse currently is. But here I am. I am going to try to demonstrate some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer gameplay. I am, this is a slightly finicky multiplayer because it is from 2012, and we are all astounded every day that they haven't shut the servers down yet. So, but I do absolutely love this game. It's the game that got me into, specifically the multiplayer, is the game that got me into video gaming, that got me into streaming. So it is something that has changed my life in a lot of ways, and I really, really love it, and I miss playing, but it is a game, it's very much balanced for co-op, so big machine! Sorry. So I'm trying to, I haven't had any friends that played it for near on a decade, so I'm kind of trying to get other people into it again. So I'm going to fiddle with the sound options for a second because the music is maybe a touch loud. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, sadly, Legendary did not have the multiplayer. I understand why, though, because that would have split the community, and there is a small but vibrant community that still plays this multiplayer. And there is no crossplay in this because it's from 2012, and that wasn't really a thing yet. Hi, Jabber. So, y'all let me know. I don't know if I'm like talking a little loud because maybe the music is still a little bit louder than I'm used to. But yeah, let me know what you're interested in seeing more of, less of. I have every character unlocked. I have almost every gun unlocked. I haven't picked the game up in years. I'm not sure I've ever played it on a Mac keyboard before, so I may be a little fumbly, but I'm always happy to demonstrate. I think I'm going to start with this guy just because he is one of the ones that I am the best at. So, let's see. Go back to saving the Quarians in a moment. Hi, Sharpie. Yeah, I am not the Jedi Academy trilogy. Anyway, I'm trying to remember what my loadouts even were. Oh, shotgun and melee is usually good for this guy, but let me scroll through. Shield and melee also pretty good. Oh, martial biotic can be good if I'm going to be spamming. I have never played this game on an Apple keyboard before, so I'm going to be stumbling around a little bit. So we'll see what happens. No, I don't need omnicapacitors. Honestly, given how much I spam biotic charge with this guy, I'm just going to go structural ergo for now. Can't concentrate on intrigued about it, what it looks like before they remastered. Yeah, I have not played remastered Mass Effect 3 yet, so I don't know any of the differences, but this will look, it's just, oh, no, I did not mean to snooze that. Go away, alarm. This is, the multiplayer is just combat. There's not really a story, but it uses some of the same map designs. Let's see, create new match. I will have a public team. I'm gonna go with Geth because they can't grab kill me. Definitely bronze. And let's see what would be a good map. Let's go Firebase Giant. Amanda will recognize this because she just played Tuchanka. It's the same level design. So that'll be interesting to see how the graphics stand up. And Firebase Giant is a good place to play a Krogan, you know. This Galaxy at War thing where it says 50%, this was how the classic version of the game tried to force multiplayer, is that when it was at 50% like this, where I haven't played in a long time, all my war assets would only be at half value. They'd only be at full value if every area was at 100%. But, you know, Legendary did remove that, and I think that was a good choice. So, I'll go ahead, create new match, and I'm going to give it probably a couple of minutes to see if anybody jumps in. I have my in-game chat set to push to talk, so they can't hear me right now. If anybody does come in, it is possible to solo on bronze if you're in practice. I am not in practice. When I was in practice, I have actually soloed, I've soloed bronze matches with a wiggling toddler on my lap watching. So, you know. But anyway, let's see. Oh, I can't change my banner right here. I'll do that later. But let's see how I have him spec'd. Charge, barrier, both passives. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, I love the multiplayer, but if you did not love the multiplayer, it was kind of horrendous, and people felt very bullied into using it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna probably get anybody. You don't see or hear anything but a title screen, VQ? VQ just messaged me, the fact that the Krogan, well, you name, it's in my appearance, I named him that. You can name each of your 65 playable characters anything you want. So I named him that. But yeah, let me tab out to Discord for a second and message VQ. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, oh, yay, we have people. Ready, what's my ready button? Okay, full squad. Okay. Oh God, my HUD is so small. Let's see. And then I can take cover. I used to be able to dodge, but I don't remember if this guy doesn't dodge or what. On bronze with a full squad, finding the enemies can be difficult because everybody kills them before I really get there.
Some good work down there.
As you can see.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
Yeah, this is a game that This game can be kind of hinky. Man, I am not, my god, the UI elements are so tiny on this Revolution. I gotta fiddle with that later. Resolution. Did I say Revolution?
Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
I love Biotic Charge.
This place is a hub of enemy intel.
Hack. Where's the hack circle? Oh, good. At least it's one of the more defensible hack circles. This one is a pain in the ass for a Vanguard with Biotic Charge because I have to stay in the circle to help. Everybody is being very well behaved and staying in the circle. Excellent. It is bad manners to go running around outside the circle because the hack will progress slower. We know, buddy. By the way, and let me know if the sound is too loud or...
Half the security protocols are down. Keep going.
This gun is better at short range. That Crowlord needs to get his ass back in the circle. At least the Turian and human are behaving. And they make noises when I shoot my my teammates, but there's no friendly fire. It's fine. It acts like shooting through cover, so I do reduce damage.
Security breached. We got the goods.
Huzzah! Okay, where? Starting to get my muscle memory back. Been a long time. When the screen goes funky like that, it means I'm doing extra damage because I've activated rage mode for getting, I believe, 2 or 3 kills in 30 seconds. As Krogans, we are required to say hello by headbutting at each other, which is our light melee attack. This character and build is the closest I've ever gotten to soloing gold. Game crapped out on wave 10. Someday I will manage it, but because I get my shields back every time I charge, he's very, very useful that way. And there's no kill stealing. Everybody gets kill points in proportion to the amount of damage they've done to each enemy killed. So that's really really nice. Doesn't really offer any opportunities for griefing.
That's all of them. Good work.
There are 10 waves.
Time to reload.
Yeah, basic multiplayer objective hold.
Enemy force approaching.
Oh. It's a glitchy ass game, but I love it anyway.
Outstanding work. Enemy down to 50% strength.
Okay, objectives are on waves 3, 6, and 10, so, yep.
The enemy has one of our recon drones. Get it back and online.
Escort mission.
Stay close so your omni-drone keeps it live.
The drone is invincible. We are not. We have to stay within the circle or the drone will stop moving. Crowlord once again is not helping, but he is up where the drone, we all know, is going to go, so he is clearing the path for us. I got stuck on cover. The drone has a few paths it can take. This is a common one for this map. The joke is that it likes to take us right through the enemies and try to get us killed, but that is more RNG of where they spawn. Because enemies have certain spawn points, but they will try to spawn on one you're not directly looking at. Never had more than 2 people on drone? Yeah, preferably you have all 4 so that it goes the fastest, but with pickup games, you get what you get. What I'm trying to do, and this is more important on higher levels, is chain my biotic charge into a melee or shotgun attack so that it stays locked on and hits the guy after I did not quite get it that time. And oh shit. Where's my heal button? Medpack ought to be hotkey 7. But I hit it and I'm not, or is that, no, that's hotkey 6. I don't know what 7 is or why I was confused. Yeah, this group is being pretty cooperative. Gonna go grab some more ammo. Yeah, you can see kind of what what happened with the chain on that bomber. I got the punch. Yeah, I'm getting my my muscle memory back. Now where is everybody? You can see me swiveling around a lot because I'm trying to triangulate by my earbuds. Because I have the direction my character is facing is the direction that the sound comes through on my headphones. When I used to play on a really laggy connection, Biotic Charge was about the only thing that I could use because I'd just spam until it locked on and triggered the charge. And I still kind of do that. That is one of the big places I developed my gaming muscle memory. You're going up a ladder in a wave transition and just shoot into space? Yeah. Okay, where's the damn arrow? I can't tell where the objective is. I'm supposed to have an arrow on my screen. Oh, there it is. In this one, we want to be kind of running around, maybe one person covering the person actually activating, but most of us want to be somewhere else drawing aggro for this one. I'll kind of cover him from here. I'm saying him, which, you know, obviously not everybody who plays is a guy. Half the devices. Come on.
Target down.
Okay, and where's the fourth device at? Way over yonder. It can be good for a tanky character to activate, but what's best is someone with Tac Cloak, an infiltrator. So I usually let humans do the infiltrate, because I can stand in front of them and tank hits a little better. Okay, so survive for 2 minutes. If you are not in the landing zone, you do not count as alive at the end of the 2 minutes, but we don't want to go there too early and get swarmed, so we usually run around on the other side of the map for the first minute 30 or so. This LZ is a very defensible one, but still don't want to get swarmed. The range on Biotic Charge is just awesome, though. Got to know the maps fairly well, or you'll get lost, not know where you are anymore. But still, I love it. I can see my little cooldown marker in the middle of the screen. I'm just not really paying attention to it very well. Yeah, 45 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. I'm gonna go to the LZ. And this is my favorite cover spot. I used to just hang out here when I was first learning the game. Kind of wait for enemies to come to me. Some of those players are cutting it pretty close. And that Crow Lord, man. Unwillingness to sit in the circle will get you every time. You got lost on this map even not playing multiplayer? That's fair. Yeah, it's bronze. You can really just sit in the LZ and let them come to you on bronze. XP, money. Galactic readiness, yeah. Oh, it looks like we lost the Turian at some point. Continue. A lot of times you'll see, like with this engineer, somebody who hasn't gotten their character to level 20 yet is who will show up on bronze. Oh, I meant to change my loadout, but it's not a problem. After this match, would you guys be interested in seeing a different loadout, different gun, different map, anything like that?
Area has been compromised. Brace for incoming enemies. Secure the area. Understood.
different enemy set, different map, all that good stuff. I meant to change things up, show you guys some different stuff, but when I get a squad that's ready to go, I don't like to delay too much because they'll think I'm not playing anymore and jump out. Crowlord is a fun one, but I'm not good at him. He covers like half the screen and can't take cover, if I remember. But he has this giant hammer. The final DLC, it came out right about the same time as the first Avengers movie, and I think it was themed because there were 6. I only noticed because I color code. Like, for example, all of my vanguards are red. Like, you can see this guy is mostly red. I color code my my playable characters so I can tell which one I'm playing. But there's I'll show you guys later. But there's a giant tanky character that can't run but is also extremely hard to kill. There's a big Krogan with a hammer. There's a Prothean, so somebody frozen from a previous era and revived. And anyway, my theory is that they're themed around the 6 Avengers from the first Avengers movie. So the Crowlord there, Krogan Warlord, would be. Okay, so our friend here was trying to do a technique called pizza running, but seems to have given up on it. Because this backpack, if you try to run while carrying it to the loading zone, it drops. But if you have the timing right, you can. It is easier on host, so they should possibly let me do it. I'll try. If I get the timing right, I can spam, especially on a straightaway. No. Still fucking got it. I can spam run and pick up because they're the same button and take it there a lot faster. Man, that was a skill I had to work on, but I am so proud of it. Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat as much as I might. A little busy here. But I will look at it between waves, so if there's anything... Cover is for Solarians. I love the Krogan noises. Oh, I should have tried to demonstrate a grab there. Actually, let's Come on, sir. Are you going to be grabbable? No. There's a spot where I can just farm grabs if my teammates are cooperating, but, you know, I don't expect this pair to. Which hack spot? Oh, good. We got another player. Which hack spot? Oh, this is a good hack spot. Very defensible. There's one hack spot that's smack dab in the middle of the open area, and when you get that on wave 10 gold, it is not fun. I'm trying to figure out if that one's playing the Battlefield 3 soldier or just something that looks kind of like it. Seriously, guys? Now we have two who aren't sitting in the circle? This gun isn't great at range, it's much better point blank. But because I'm usually point blank when I'm not in a hack, it's one of my favorite things to pair with the... If the timer on this runs out and, like, none, which, you know, really only happens if none of us were sitting in here, but if it should run out, then the mission fails. Like, the whole match fails, not just the wave or anything. Krogan players have a bad reputation because a lot more of them play like that guy than they play like me. But I do my best. Okay, now that the upload's complete, I can go back to what I do best. That was a Geth rocket trooper, and that is the reason why when Jabber was like, oh, rocket troopers in Fallen Order are a pain, I was like, anything called a rocket trooper is a pain. Oh, Geth Prime. The sun is directly in my eyes, which is not helping, but... The other big boss enemies in this game can sync kill me. They can grab me and insta-kill me, which is why I started on Geth, so that they won't. Because Geth is the only enemy faction that doesn't have anyone who can sync kill. Yeah, rocket troopers and fire troopers. Love punching an aerial enemy. I believe Biotic Charge has effectively unlimited range as long as I can get the lock on. forgot to turn on barrier. I think barrier makes my recharge a little slower, but yay, my night just posted.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Our signal boosters established planetside are offline.
Signal booster, excellent.
And get 'em running. Copy that.
This is another activate 4. Okay, 1. Where's the next? I'm having so much more trouble than I used to seeing where the... Okay, where's device 3? Come on. There it is. And you can see Adam there covering me. Good work. Next device. I think there's something wrong with the size of my display at this resolution. Ah, there they are.
Targets online. Good work.
I mean, snipers do hate vanguards a little bit because when I charge, it shakes the screen for everybody. But mostly, it's very well balanced to kind of play together. So. Come on.
We're getting there. Find the LZ.
I probably have my charge spec for area of effect because I usually do, but who knows really. Getting my shields back every time I charge is what makes this the most survivable build I've got. I probably have Smart Choke on my Piranha, but I didn't check. And yes, I say piranha. It's like Portuguese. I am the only person I know who says it that way. Anyway, are y'all still having fun? Anything that you'd like to see me demonstrate? Different maps, anything? And this time we got full extraction, which gives us all a little bit of a bonus. I got 50 kills, 25 biotic kills. I am gonna, I think, exit the lobby for a minute because I want to fiddle with my my resolution. The HUD elements are much smaller than I'm used to, and I don't like that. Having fun, but don't know enough about the games to suggest anything. Yeah, I'm really hoping, the game is $7.50 on Steam right now, so I'm kind of hoping to talk Jabber into trying it with me. I'd be happy to carry her through some matches and help, let's see, so, challenges. I have a bunch of the, achievements, so I can do different, like, there are so many achievements in this, that, let's see, what I was gonna do was fiddle with my resolution for a second. This may make the stream go weird. You're good, VQ, you've put way too much time into it yourself, that is valid. Okay, let's try a 1920 by 1200. And I'm looking at the, I'm looking at screen chat right now to make sure it doesn't, or looking at the stream on my phone to see whether it throws anything off for you guys that I may have to, fidget in OBS. And yeah, let me pop out and fix that in OBS one sec. Don't be alarmed if you lost game sound just there. Okay, that should be working. Okay. That should be fixed. So yeah, let me kind of go into the character menus and kind of show you guys what I have. I have all 65 playable characters unlocked, which takes a while because it is random loot boxes. I I forgot I named them that. Like I said, you can name each character anything you want. The basic classes are, you know, the same as in any Mass Effect. You have your adept, which is your pure biotic, your force user, basically. You have your soldier, which is your more or less pure gun user. Your engineer, who's your tech powers user. And then your sentinel, which is a blend of tech and biotics. Your infiltrator, which is a sniper, basically, in this game. And your vanguard, which is a biotic tanky, has that biotic charge that I was using. You can see that mine are all level 20. If I was to do a promote, it would put a certain level of permanent additional readiness into my single player, but because I'm not playing the single player campaign, I can't, I don't really bother with that anymore, because it would put them all back at level 1, and if you want to respec a lot of your builds, that is a good way to do it, because you can only have 3 respec cards at one time, and they're random from the loot boxes. But for me, for now, I know my builds, and I have my builds pretty much the way I like them. But I could demonstrate, because you guys have kind of seen how the Vanguard plays. They're different. Like you can see, this one I had him spec'd into Charge and Barrier. This one, I would have the option, I forget what exactly I put her, let's see, yeah, so she has Charge and grenades, and so she, the grenade doesn't have a cooldown, you just collect them from the ammo boxes, and so she has that, that ability to throw grenades at any time, and that kind of makes it a little bit of a different play style, but she's also kind of squishier. This guy is really fun. I'm not as good with him, but the smash is an area of effect that's really fun, and the lash pulls enemies towards me. This one has a sword, also very fun. There are 2 with swords. Volus Vanguard. Look, the funniest thing on Earth, I might play this just to show you guys. The funniest thing on Earth is a Volus Vanguard with Batarian Gauntlet. One time I was in a match where all 4 of us agreed to use that, and we were just laughing so hard. Let me see what I have this guy spec'd into. Charge and Biotic Orbs, yeah, that makes sense. Biotic Orbs do make me a little bit carsick, but they increase recharge speed of the Biotic Charge, so they're a really good synergy to have. And what do I have? Locust with extra ammo and... what is that? Piercing? So, power recharge speed, if you're carrying too many guns, your powers won't recharge as fast. And that varies by species and class as well. This is one of the best submachine guns in the game. Light, high capacity, good accuracy. And I have my, my magazine upgrade and my, piercing barrel. Excellent. So, that's the gun that in Mass Effect 2, Amanda might know, you can pick up on Kasumi's loyalty mission near the which you have available as soon as the beginning of the game. So I carry this gun throughout all of Mass Effect 2, and it's just as good pretty much in multiplayer. But yeah, we have sniper rifles. I don't own quite all of the guns yet, but you can see how the weight, the recharge speed changes as I click through the different sniper rifles. Volus make terrible snipers because they're not tall enough to see over cover. So I will not be playing a Volus sniper at this time. But, let me see. I think for a Biotic Volus... Bold to assume Amanda ever looked at a weapon that wasn't a sniper rifle. That's fair. Honestly, Amanda, you might find it easier to get into this multiplayer than a lot of the other, because of the 5 starter weapons, the only actually, like, objectively good one is the Mantis, which is the sniper rifle. I mean, I like the Avenger, but I couldn't quite say it is good. It's good if you're on a very laggy, connection and can't aim. But, where was I? Adaptive War Amp. Right, I wanted to use Batarian Gauntlet because that makes the hate surfing just absolutely hysterical. Amanda is Mindonos confirmed. Okay, let me... You snipe in Battlefront 2 with the basic assault rifle? You might really enjoy, some of these, like the Locust or even the Avenger. Uh, oof. I am going to get up and stretch for a minute, but then I will be back and show you guys what happens when I punch a guy in the knees and his head pops off. Be back soon. Okay, I am back. Yay, comfy PJs. Yeah, I'd watch you stream Battlefront 2, Jabber. So, yeah, let me show you real quick. I don't actually have enough, enough coin to get the pack that I want, but I'll show you. This, when you first start, you're buying recruit packs, and you can get 3 of these for the payout from a single bronze mission. After that, you move up to veteran packs, and these are kind of supposed to urge you to do silver missions so that you can buy one for every mission. After that, Spectre pack really isn't worthwhile because premium Spectre pack gives you 2 rares or better. So this is, you know, all of the items are that kind of gacha game loot drop stuff. Jumbo equipment pack is just if you're running low on metagel and that kind of thing. Arsenal pack and reserves pack are if you're trying to just build out your weapons or your characters. I usually go for premium Spectre pack because everything I'm missing is ultra rare. But you can see that I'm not even halfway there. It would take me a good 7 bronze missions to get enough for 1 premium Spectre pack. So most people at my level play gold or platinum. I just, you know, I'm kind of klutzing around demonstrating. Don't want to get killed too much, especially while I'm still figuring out which buttons are what. So let me see, and then when I go to create new match, let's try Cerberus. I might get sync killed, but I know them better, and I know their animations are funnier on the build that I'm showing off. But I am not going unknown location for now, even though it does give extra XP, so if I was trying to level, that would be good. Firebase Dagger is the best for snipers. There's a really nice sniper nest there, but it's not great for Evolus. Ghost, I don't like Ghost for a Vanguard so much. Reactor, I just don't like at all. Glacier's too small. I could do Firebase White. It's not horrible. Condor is bugged. I might do Hydra. Firebase Hydra has some good long sight lines for the Vanguard play. Although Cerberus has a bunch of ranged enemies, so that is kind of a two-edged. Firebase Jade is clunky for Evolus, too much cover. Rio's an option. Rio is a very long, narrow map. It's kind of a pain for backpack missions, though. Vancouver, since Evolus can't jump over cover, Vancouver is kind of a problem. London is okay. It's another long, narrow one. And I'm not doing any of the hazard maps right now. Let's go Hydra. Yeah, Galaxy maps. Of course you like Firebase Reactor. I'm always getting stuck to cover in Reactor, and I hate the landing zone. Trying to hold the LZ on Reactor is not fun, in my opinion. But yeah, let's try Firebase Hydra against Cerberus, and we shall see what we shall see. So yeah, public slot, and again I'll give it a minute or so to see if anybody drops in. This banner that I have, Death Guard, shows that I've completed an achievement for killing a ridiculous number of each type of Reaper enemy. It's the most recent one I got, if I remember. Yeah, Hazard Reactor does have the lock chamber that kills enemies inside it. That's fun to use if you can coordinate around it properly. Yeah, Mass Effect does make you go all the way over the galaxy map. I don't know that I ever noticed any sound bugs on Reactor, but you would find every bug, VQ. Yeah, I say I have about 2,000 hours in this game, but a lot of it is just sitting in the matchmaking screen, so that's fair. You know, it's not all combat hours. But you can see my little these numbers scrolling through tell us that I've done a lot in this game. I've promoted Vanguard class 10 times. I have a total of 9,965 challenge points, so achievement points, and my N7 number, 2130, is how many total levels I've gotten across all. So it's a multiple of, it should be a multiple, no, yeah, it should be a multiple of like 30, I think, because it goes up by 20 every time I fully level a class, and it goes up by 10 every time I promote a class. Yeah, Drell dubstep bug. There were a lot of fun bugs in this game. Like, not too many game-breaking ones, but a lot of very silly ones. When the connection lags out badly enough, you'd get people like dancing in place, standing on their heads, spinning. I've seen some really funny clips. Really funny things happen live too. Anyway, I guess I'll start the match, and if anybody drops in, they can help out, and if they don't drop in, I'll get as far as I can and see if I die. I might die. If I do die, like, too many times and nobody has dropped in, I'm probably not going to waste all my Metagel, but it does prioritize, if somebody starts searching for a bronze game to join, they're more likely to get popped into one that's playing like this rather than a lobby.
We need you to lock this area down. Incoming hostile forces. Acknowledged.
Got my biotic orbs, which are slightly dizzying, but will help my recharge speed considerably.
Troopers.
Come on. I think biotic charge doesn't have quite unlimited range. Seriously? I'm just gonna let myself die and restart the mission, man. That was ridiculous.
Mission failed. Returning to base.
I didn't expect to die that quickly. That was slightly embarrassing. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another minute and see if anybody drops in, because I am not used to soloing this stuff. That was embarrassing. I don't think I ever heard Inquisition had a multiplayer. I think maybe not the Volus right now. Let's bring out... This guy cannot jump, cannot run, doesn't need to. But I'm not doing Firebase Hydra for him. Let's do Firebase... Let's do Firebase White. Make sure... Oh, I spec'd him without shield? This guy, all of his powers are really good, so I keep respecking him. But I think I have him for survivability right now. What's he carrying anyway? A Lancer? Why am I carrying a Lancer? Let's take out... Honestly, let's do the Black Widow. Even at level 2, the Black Widow's a good gun. This is a lot more fun with friends, I'll tell ya. Brain went to the Lancer class frigate, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy fiddling with all the different guns and builds and loadouts. It'll be more fun if we get some friends, but yeah, you can see why I'm trying to get other people into it, because I really miss just hanging out with friends, you know, killing things together.
Objective has been compromised. This area is unsecured. Get down there and engage the enemy. Understood.
Let's get those. I'm not a great sniper. But what I can do with this guy... That's not right. Oh, I'm still wearing Batarian Gauntlet. Fuck it. I'm actually going to quit mission because that takes away my favorite thing about this guy. So, let me get that adjusted and then I'll show him off properly. So, character, equipment. Okay, with him I want... Yeah, shield strength and melee damage. There we go. And... Sorry, I feel like I keep, I feel like I keep screwing things up here. But, yeah, there are 6 maps in the base game that were primarily designed for the multiplayer, and then they also function as side missions and 7 missions in Mass Effect 3 single player. Firebase White, Firebase Giant, Reactor, Glacier, 2 others. Most of the multiplayer maps do not appear in the base game because they were multiplayer DLC. But let's try this again. Go back to killing your own death enemies? Yeah.
Mission objective is simple. Area's uncontrolled. We need you to lock it down.
Yeah, Firebase London is a pain in the ass. Firebase Vancouver with this guy is the worst because he can't hop up onto any of the, like, vents and shit. I'm not really a good sniper. I should have probably brought something a bit shorter range. But what I like is this. I have a sync kill now. I can just grab these guys and drain their health to refill my shields. It's so funny. And the other thing about this guy is that he can't be sync killed, so there are enemies that could grab any other player character that can't grab me, and they also preferentially aggro on me, so I can just stand there, draw aggro while the rest of the team takes them down. It's amazing. Favorite thing to do, honestly. I should have brought another weapon, though. Trying to rely on the Black Widow alone is, I'm not a good enough sniper for that. I know I saw you, buddy. Oh, come on. Trying to lock on that heavy melee can be a little finicky. Where? Starting to get the hang of it again. If I kill her quick enough, the other, I can't get her through the whole shuttle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me some shields, man. Okay, where's the next enemy? I'm having more trouble seeing the arrows on this map. Okay, where's the next? And now we just have to kill the rest of the wave. This isn't a great map for... I hope somebody else drops in because I could definitely use a little backup. Down here isn't a great place to be. You can get surrounded really easily.
Bogies incoming.
Affirmative. Contact.
That flamethrower's mine. That guy's shield can be a problem if I don't have armor piercing equipped. Okay, there you are. Christ's sakes. Now, where did I saw somebody when I moused across.
Last enemy.
One hostile remains.
Will you hold the fuck still?
Fine work, team.
Hostiles neutralized.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemy force approaching.
Message received.
I don't think that went quite. There we are. Huh, I thought I had my armor piercing equipped.
Good work down there.
Objective complete.
They're down to 50% capability.
Yeah, just stand still and let me kill you.
Remote transmitters have been compromised.
Okay, since nobody has still come in, this could be a problem because I have no one to draw aggro off of these enemies. So I'll put down my turret to cover my ass a little bit, but I could get knocked off of here real damn fast. Probably should have killed him first. Oh, a dragoon? Definitely should have killed him first. Okay, thankfully I did not get staggered off of there. Got the dragoon. Dragoons are DLC, but you can't play the game without the multiplayer DLC, or you can't matchmake with other people. And they are a pain in the ass. Okay, pop down my turret right there to cover my ass. I have a very good sense of the sight lines here on Firebase White, which is why it's one of my favorites.
Your mission is to power up those targets. Half the devices are green lit. Stay on
Okay, next transmitter up there. Great, turrets. Let's get some shields back. We do not like combat engineers. They put up turrets that will kill me faster than anything else on this build. Drop my turret, and let's go. So a turret has been put up. So I have to be careful now. But let's keep moving. And because I can't run, I have to be very thoughtful about the lines that I take here. I can't go wandering around. Come on. Should have put down my turret. Okay, now we just have to clear the... It's possible the turret expired, but it's also possible it'll still be sitting around when I find out where it is.
Transmission received.
Wave 7, Atlas time.
Enemies.
Where'd he spawn? Indoors? Atlases can grab kill smaller player kits. He can't grab kill me, obviously, because nobody can. But he also has rockets. And he is, as you can see, pretty tanky. And if there's an engineer around, he can get repaired. So his shields will regenerate, but his armor can also regenerate. So I am just trying to keep my shields up while this Dragoon gets from behind me and drain this Atlas dead before I die. It's a very specific playstyle. There we go. Now you come here, buddy. Come on. I know I hit the melee button. On wave 10, there are going to be 2 Atlases, and that could be a problem. But anyway, this is Mass Effect multiplayer. There are a few other enemies, a lot of other play styles, but this should pretty much tell you, you know, between the... Hello, Ms. Phantom. If I was playing any other class, you could stab me in the back and insta-kill me. but you can't, because I'm a robot. Well, I'm a big robot. She can do it to the small robots. Come on. Anyway, yeah, between the classes that I've shown you, you should have a pretty good sense of whether it might be something you'd be interested in. I do really miss playing it with friends, because pick-up games are okay, but having friends on mic that you can coordinate with is much more fun.
Enemies neutralized.
Enemy is regrouping.
Wave 9, one more Atlas.
Enemies approaching.
Processing. Hostiles.
Dragoons honestly move too fast to snipe really well. Oh shit, turret. The turret is the huge threat here. The engineer there also a threat, if I can get him, because he can repair the Atlas's armor. But as long as I can keep my shields up, yeah, you see the engineer just repaired the Atlas's armor, and he's trying to put up a turret. He's the problem here. And I keep not being able to get the grab on him. There we are, much better. Did I hear another turret? There's another turret. Have to get my shields back up because I did not spec into my hex shield for this build. And there's another engineer. And another turret? Oh, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so much. Metagel time. And you see the Atlas is back at full health. Might be smarter to take down all the other little guys and just run out the wave budget that way. Wave 10 is going to be a pain in the ass with nobody around to help. Yeah, I'm going to kite the Atlas around a little bit. He can't climb ladders. I'm going to see if I can get any of the other little guys. Because there's a wave budget of you have so many spawn point. You have a budget of spawn of enemies that can spawn, and you have each one costs, of course, a different amount. But you can only have 8 enemies on the map at a time. So, depending on, so if I kill all the little guys until no more can spawn, and then this Atlas is the last guy, then nobody else can spawn and be a pest about it. But I haven't done that yet because the announcer isn't telling me that this is the last guy, so. There's that, and now where? Combat engineer. There we go. Great. This could be a pain in the ass because I have nobody to draw the enemy off me, and there are 2 Atlases on the map. And there are going to be turrets. I should have taken the extra time to go around into cover, but we'll see what happens. That's one. Okay, second one's up the stairs. I have rockets if I have to use them. I only have 6, so something to save. But on wave 10 with activates solo, I might need to rocket. Turrets are dangerous. I don't know where the next... Okay, around. Get my shields back. There's another turret, I don't know where. Another router's inside, so I'm, I guess, kiting around. Okay. Don't you motherfucking dare. Should have put down my turret, but I was slightly distracted. Okay, where's the last one? Perfect. And you only earn credits on the objectives. So if I die now, I got most of the money I'll get from this this mission. I'll just lose my extraction bonus. Let me kite them out a bit, though. Hello, Ms. Phantom. You'll refill my shields nicely. I know there's a turret around somewhere, but where? That's a problem. That's a bigger problem. Let's move this conflict elsewhere. I think I'll just go in a little circle and kite you around for a minute. See who else I can take out. There are usually 2 Atlases on wave 10, so I don't know where the other one is. But I think I saw an engineer with that one. That's one more engineer down. And the turret expired on its own. That's nice. I'll scout around here. At least there's no more time limit, so that's nice. Okay. Now, what are we down to?
Only one more enemy.
Okay, so now I can just go toe-to-toe with the Atlas. Perfect. Strategy. In single player, the Atlases can have their canopies popped open and you can hijack them, but in multiplayer that's not an option, so the canopies just sort of have a picture of a guy painted on them instead of an actual guy inside that you can kill. Healing enemies are so annoying. And on bronze, I get a full ammo refill at every new wave. On higher difficulties, I do not, so it's a little bit easier this way. Beyond just the enemies being squishier. There's no ammo box in the LZ on Firebase White, so I do want to be a little bit careful how early I go there. This is the closest ammo box. And because I can't actually take cover, all I can kind of do is stand behind the shuttle there. So I am slightly exposed. You see why this melee build is a lifesaver, though. There we go. Solo extraction, man. Whew. So I got 50 melee kills, 75 total kills, 10 headshots, 25 sniper rifle kills. I think that might be enough multiplayer for me for tonight. Like I said, it's a lot more fun if I actually have friends tagging around in there with me. So if any of you happen to pick up Mass Effect 3 Classic Edition, you know, let me know, and I would love to run around in multiplayer with you. But alone, it's a little more tiring. So, anyway, anything else that y'all wanted to kind of see in this in here, or what'd you think? Any opinions? Think it'd be fun? Awesome. I can link you at 750 on Steam right now through the 4th. But yeah, I would love to hang out and play it with you sometime. I'm sure we could manage as a duo team. But yeah. So let me close out of the game. I think I'll close out of Mass Effect and just take another, excuse me, another quick break, refill my water bottle, think about what I might want to stream next if you guys still want to hang out. It's only been a couple of hours, I think. Or if Jabber wants to stream some Battlefront 2, I'd be happy to hang out and chat over there as well. Or whatever. But yeah, I'll mute and be back in a few. Okay, I think I am gonna wrap stream for tonight. Get some dinner. See if Jabber wants to stream anything later. But I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. I will definitely be streaming other things again sometime. Thank you, and y'all have a good night.